PRR. Coming to this questions, any exports or imports trade has to go through a rough study about these clearances and other things. Some 22 ministries and 55 departments under the 1922 ministries. To say an example, for a product to be imported, the license has to be come from DGFT, that is coming under Commerce Ministry. And the FSSAI or other certification, NOC, has to get from the Health Ministry. The plant quarantine, which is another department, that is coming under Agriculture Department. Our own port coming under Shipping Ministry, and our airport coming under Aviation Ministry. This is for an example only. Like that, it's growing on. It is growing on like that. Then we have to know the procedures and difficulties based by the acts and rules, regulations, other regulatory authorities of almost all the ministries. This is the general thing, as Mr. Jayasilan told. And regarding the FSSAI, internationally there is a strict vigilance about these products, food products, chemicals, pharmaceutical or perishable or vegetables, fruits, etc. All of a sudden we implemented the FSSAI Act.
And when was that implemented?
Some 4 years before, but it is mandatory. Mandatory now, it is after these strict regulations. You have to register. Originally, according to the FSSAI Act, even the fruit vegetable vendors in the roadside has to be registered as per the Act, which is not practicable to all the traders here. That is why the case and other things happened in so many states and other things. That is a different kind of story. The FSSAI is taking 72 hours to get the NOC certificate cleared from the site. After taking these samples, if suppose the consignment arrives on Friday, Saturday, Sunday happens to be a holiday, we have to file it on Monday, third day. Waiting for 3 more days, you will get it on Thursday. Almost 6 days in between to get the NOC from the FSSAI. Even after payment of duty, the customs pass-out charges will be given only after this NOC from FSSAI PQ, plant quarantine for products. So you have to wait. By the time when they give the 6th day, they release. 7 o'clock they give the release about the samples, taking samples and making it to the lab, referring to the lab and getting. After 7, no customs officer will be available. It is happened to be cleared on 7th day.
And that will be a Friday night.
Again.
Monday.
So, you understand that the premium charges for the refrigerated containers, perishable products, we are wasting about 40% of our vegetables, fruits in our country for lack of cold storage and other things, which is a criminal waste. In these circumstances, these products get into 7 days, the cost escalates and it is ultimately passed to the customer end. This is the FSSAI issues. One more peculiar issue is, if a law is passed by like FSSAI, it has to be maintained all over India from Kashmir to Kanyakumari similarly. Whereas the problem is, Chennai has got the FSSAI lab, FSSAI office headquarters, one of the regional headquarters. It is strictly implemented. Here the story is like that one week we have to go behind these people. Whereas in the other ports, which is not having the FSSAI, they are also eligible to clear it. Without going to the FSSAI, they they succumb to the corporation municipal lab. They get it immediately on the same day. You can now understand the difference between the 150 kilometers from the major port. Some other port is getting cleared on the same day, the same product. The FSSAI is fit for human consumption, other things are involved. So they take it as serious. It seems that people from Chennai should not be affected, people from other states can be affected like that. This is the ultimate result of this. For the same product imported through Chennai will go through 1 week process, whereas imported to some other, I don't want to mention the name of the port, 150 kilometer away from the Chennai port, got the facilities in the same day. So the next what happened? People will
Start
ship.
moving to the other.
This is happening. We should have the infrastructure fully implemented, then the act should be implemented. Then only the uniformity will be there. You are providing strict regulation authority to one side, other people are same everywhere, and human fit for human consumption is same all over the country. This is the one thing happening, still it is happening. And you are regarding these questions of PPP and other products, other
We can come to
projects.
that, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It will have some time if you have.
We'll come back to PPP in a subsequent. We'll
Actually,
stay with the licenses and permits.
license. Actually, this one more thing is plan quarantine. Plan quarantine we have to apply for permit before getting the imports. After applying for the permit, we have to get it exact quantity and other things. If suppose the name of the consignee or anything differs, the permit won't be valid. One more thing, and they put several class particular the phytosanitary certificates. For each and every consignment for FSSAI also, they are taking samples, plan quarantine, both the FSSAI in all ports. Every consignment has to be taken from the samples and it has to be cleared. Now the past 3 to 4 years it is regularly doing this job. After this they have a data bank. What they have to do is, to make it easy of doing business, they have to take a random samples for the similar products, a similar country or similar suppliers. But what they insisting is 100% they are taking samples for each and every consignments. That is causing huge revenue problem, delay and cost escalation to the ultimate customer.
But I'm sure there's a method by which all these time and restrictions can be removed by
Definitely.
the proper approach.
One of the reason is bureaucratic, if you want to say, bureaucratic people don't want to give their rights. That is the main issues actually.